Hello and welcome to my handcrafted corner. Today we are going to make this beautiful sunflower granny hexagon. It is made with a 4-color combination and this is how it looks on the back. Let's get started. For this project we are going to use a 3.5 millimeters hook and we will start our work with a magic ring. We will grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and then we will chain 1. Next we will work a combination of stitches that will count as a double crochet. For this we will loose a bit this loop, then we will twist it in order to have 2 loops on our hook, and then we will go into the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and then grab the yarn, pull it through 2 loops, and then grab the yarn and pull it through the remaining 2 loops. And this is our first double crochet. Next we will continue to work the second double crochet, yarn over once, go into the ring, grab the yarn, make a loop, and then grab the yarn and pull it through 2 loops, and then through the remaining 2. And we have now 2 double crochets. And we will continue to work in this way with double crochets until we reach 12 double crochets. We will meet after we complete these 12 double crochets. I am now at the end of this first round and we can now close the ring by pulling the yarn. And then we will join it. And for this we will slip the hook, then we will go into the second stitch from the back of the work. Grab this last stitch and pull it through. Chain 1 to secure the work, and we can cut the yarn and join the next color. For our second round, we will start with our second color by making a slip knot. And we will start working in any of these stitches. We have 12 in total. And we can start here and we will work in one stitch 3 double crochets half completed, then we will bring them together. So we will start a double crochet. For this we will yarn over once, place the finger like this on the hook in order to keep both loops on the hook like this, and then we will go into the stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and then grab the yarn and pull it through the first 2 loops, and we will then stop. In order to finish the double crochet, we should grab the yarn and pull it through the remaining 2 loops, and we will continue to work 2 more of these. So this was the second one, and now the third one, and now we will grab the yarn and pull it through all these 3 loops. and then we will chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this will be our repeat for this second round. Let's do this together one more time. We will go into the next stage. From here we can also carry this yarn in the back of the work in order to hide it. We will work our first double crochet half completed, the second one, and the third one. And now join them together and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will continue with this repeat in each of the remaining stitches. In total we should have 12 repeats of these, and we will meet after we complete these repeats at the end of the round. I am now at the end of round 2, and we can join the work, and we will go from the back of the work into this first stage through the back loop and slip stitch this last stitch, chain 1 to secure the work, and cut the yarn. We have completed the flower for this first part of the project, and now we will continue to work on the leaves of the flower. So with our third color we will first make a slip knot, and we can start in any of these chain 3 spaces, and I will start here and we will work 1 single crochet. Then we will go into the second chain 1 space, and here we will work 1 double crochet first, and then we will continue to work 3 more. The second, third, and the last one, the fourth. Then we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the same space we will work another set of 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the first part of the hexagon, and we will continue to work in the same way. So this will be our repeat for this third round. So into the next chain 3 space we will work 1 single crochet, and then repeat again this combination of stitches, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work again another set of 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will continue to work with this repeat for a total of 6 times. So we have completed 2 of our repeats and we are left with 4 more. And we will meet here at the end of this third round. I am now at the end of round 3 and we can join the work in the same way. We will go with our hook from the back of the work into the second stage and slip stitch this last stitch, chain 1 to secure the work and cut the yarn. With our last color, we will start by making a slip knot first, and then we can start in any of these first double crochet from the first set of 4 here. So we have here a set of 4, this is the second set. So we will start here by working a double crochet. And then we will continue to work 1 double crochet on top of each of the double crochet from below. So we should have 4 in total. 1, 2, 3. Let's carry this yarn. 4. And here in this chain 3 space, we will work 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more double crochets in the same space. 1 and 2. The hexagon shape is beginning to show. Next we will work over the next 4 stitches in the same way. So on top of each of them we will work another double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will also work 1 double crochet in this single crochet. And then we will continue to work 4 more double crochets. So basically this will be our repeat for this last round. So we will start our work with 4 double crochets. Next we will work in this chain 3 space, the iteration 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets, and then 4 more double crochets in the 4 on top of the 4 double crochets from below, followed by 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet. So let's do this repeat one more time together. So we will start with 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, in this chain 3 space, we will work again 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, and in the same space 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. And then we will work 4 double crochets into the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will also work another double crochet on top of this single crochet from below. And we will continue to work with this repeat for 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So in total we should have 6 repeats of these, and we will meet at the end of this round after we complete all repeats. I am almost at the end of this round. I have to make 1 more double crochet in this single crochet from below. So I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will go here and work our last double crochet. And then before joining the work, we will cut the yarn and we will join it in this way. We will go with our hook from the back of the work into the second stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through, and then through the back of the work again, through the back loop only of this last stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through. This way we have a nice and even edge. And this is our final project. This is our hexagon with this beautiful sunflower. And this is how our work looks on the back. Happy crocheting!